hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades as per usual. Let's dive into some analysis here. So today we had a big break in the chart here. Our level actually ended up failing, breaking the lows, and usually when that happens, we're headed lower. And right now, Bitcoin is trying to go a little bit lower again. I think it might go back down and sweep 109,000, and then maybe it'll come back up for a more of a retest to these levels around 115. You'll get some sort of reaction, right? And then you'll maybe come back down. Now, the reason I'm saying this is why we're flipping bearish, and but just micro bearish. You know, the macro, I still believe we're going higher, and if it wants to come down and give us a better entry, sure, that's fine. We'll take it. We'll take the gift, and we'll say thank you, and we'll long again. Right now, our long failed here. Right, we had a good long year, good reaction, came back down. Now broke. Okay, now we need to reassess, and you got to reevaluate. You can't just stay stuck on one side of the trade, long everything. Right? We have some altcoin strength right now, which is kind of funny because everything is trying to pop off. I think Fartcoin was up like it's up 10% right at the moment, and you got like Trump coin up 15% today. I think this one's gonna come all the way down again, but for now, it's getting a bid. Now for Bitcoin, you've erased divergence, so you're still in some sort of three-wave move. You could still come back up and retest. Now, if we break the highs, then it's a different story. Now, you can make the case that you still are in this super bullish mode, right? Where I would prefer to stay in, right? Super bullish mode. Have a 1-2, 1-2 setup, right? And this is just another 1-2. Of here, which I don't think it is. I don't think this would be a 1 anymore. This level should have reacted, and it didn't. You would have gotten a pump higher if this was the 1-2, 1-2 setup. And some days I'll look like a genius, like the other day where I said it will come back up and then maybe come back down and double correct. And there's days like today where I look like an idiot, or the market fails and my buy area gets stopped out, right? So it happens. It happens for sure. And we just finished, basically, we've corrected a big amount here with no divergence. And I really don't like to see that, right? Usually when you finish a top like this with no divergence, it's 3 swings. So this whole move is basically corrective. You swept the highs like so. And you know, you could you still be in C? Sure, you could still be in C, but now it's looking a lot more bearish, right? Now you got the indicators working against you too. Take a look at the daily time frame. It just printed a red dot today with this big sell-off. It's going to confirm in 30 minutes, unless you get some magical pump out of nowhere to send us back to 115, 116. Then this is probably going to confirm red, and then you got the 4-hour now. Losing more and more money flow, and the momentums are still open towards the downside. The 1 hour, you are in red money flow. The 30-minute, you got printing another red dot. Money flow is continuing to increase on the red side. Now, if you've been holding since the lows right here from our buy at 98, it's still not a bad idea to take some profits. You're still in the money. Where's our 98 buy? Oh, it's all the way down here, right? Was it down here? 98,000? No, it's down here, right there. 98. I'm getting lost here in the chart. So 98, you're still up a good chunk. Although Bitcoin has not been performing the greatest, right? We're expecting big melt ups and stuff like that. And we're just not getting it. Then in that case, put your stops at break even, right? Don't lose money. And if you're holding spot from the all-time lows, then you could always take some profits, right? And now, just looking at the chart, this looks really bad. Looks like it's just gonna dump right here, right now. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I can't predict the future. I can't tell you what's gonna happen. I cannot do that, right? I can only give you areas. And right now, there's no buy or short area. If we do 5 waves down on the smaller time frames, on on the 1 hour or something, like if we do this, then you have the chance of bouncing and coming back up. Right? To the extent of how much this is going to come up remains to be seen. Right? We don't know, and this will morph into a larger A, B, and a C on the 4 hour. Right? We'll see this start to play out. We'll finish this leg here with some divergence, and then you'll get a bigger bounce, a corrective move. And then you can maybe re-short on the 3 swings higher. If you get 3 swings up, just like we do on the buys with 3 swings down on the larger time frame, maybe the smaller time frames, on 3 swings down, you get a buy, we long. If it's 3 swings up, then we'll short, right? We'll short and we'll wait for the market to come to us, and then we'll take the positions at hand when the price is there. Yeah, the stock market got a bit of a rejection today. It's not trading at all-time highs, right? And then you had FOMC. It didn't go as planned, I'm guessing. And then it's more and more hawkish talk, so the market didn't like that. But it doesn't mean that it can't continue to extend. The market can easily continue to extend for whatever reason it wants to, right? People want to be bullish and buy the stock, they'll do that. And here, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we make one more low, 109, sweep it, come into this area, then you can come back out and grab all that liquidity, the short squeeze, and then come back down. Right, if you want to. If it continues to go up, then you're gonna see maybe 117 and then 125. But again, we haven't hit those targets yet, and I think at this point, you've truncated. You would have hit it by now, and you've got a pretty solid bearish div. Not bearish divergence, a bearish pivot to trade against. So if you're short, then you want to add shorts against this pivot and stop out if you go above. All right, in macro, I'm still bullish, still looking for higher. If this ends here, right now, that's great, and you just continue. But for now, let's just label it as is. I know we were bullish. We're still calling for 170. Still think it's coming. Just I think it may take more time. And if the lows hold, then we're just in the more complex chop. And I could rechart it. An Elliott wave allows multiple patterns, right? It depends where your bias is, and are you more bullish than bearish? Right now, today's break was not good. Now I'm shifting bearish, right? I can shift whatever I want. I need to make money. I can do whatever I need to do to make money. I don't care about the bias. So right now, let's see how this plays out, okay? Peace.